Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to examine a case law. The case that we are going to examine today is the case of Wheeler versus Leicester City Council of 1985. So let us start with a preview of the case. This case involved Leicester City Council and English Rugby Football Union, which was a club. This case took place in 1985. So the reason for the case was that the club was banned from using the recreation ground for training because 3 players of the club went to South Africa for a tour during the apartheid. Now the key issue here was the action on part of the Leicester City Council to ban this club from using the recreation ground because it had sent its players in South Africa during apartheid reasonable. What did Leicester City Council exercise? Did it exercise discretion properly or not? So without further ado, let us now dive into the facts of the case in more detail. The key point is that the use of public powers to punish acts of private individuals and organizations that are otherwise reasonable and lawful will be quashed on the ground of improper purpose and illegality. So use of powers to punish acts of private individuals will be punished as long as these acts of the private individuals are reasonable and lawful. So the wielders of public powers in this case become the ones who are making the mistakes. So the facts of the case are that the English Rugby Football Union had been using the recreation ground for training, which they were allowed to do so by the Leicester City Council. 3 of its rugby players went on tour in South Africa during the apartheid regime. Now, because of this tour, the City Council asked the club 4 questions, including whether they opposed the tour and would press their players to cancel. The club did not want to get involved in political matters and responded that although they did not support the apartheid regime, sporting contracts are not illegal. So due to their answers, the club was banned from using the recreation ground for training for 12 months by the City Council. The members of the club applied for judicial review of the ban. The Court of Appeal dismissed the appeal and held that the council was entitled to take and exercise its discretion in this manner to promote good race relations as expressed in section 71 of the Race Relations Act of 1976. So the issue here was the ban lawful exercise of discretion by the council under section 71 of the Race Relations Act of 1976. So when the matter was taken to the House of Lords, here was what happened. The appeal was allowed and the ban was ordered to be quashed. Lord Roskill ordered the ban to be quashed on the ground that the ban was unreasonable and amounted to procedural impropriety. Lord Templeman did so on the basis that the ban was an abuse of discretion. So now that we have examined the details of the case, let us now also look at the significance of this case. This case highlights a very important principle that law authority or a public body with quasi-judicial powers cannot punish actions which are lawful and reasonable. Doing so will attract judicial review that will quash those decisions. We also see that improper use of discretion can lead to the decisions of a public body being quashed. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.